Here's to alcohol, the cause of and solution to all life's problems. Hey guys, Tom here. Welcome back to the Underground. And that, of course, was another great libation quote from Mr. Homer Simpson himself.
To alcohol, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems.
But seriously, alcohol is not the solution to life's problems. It's just a way that we relax, have a good time, enjoy ourselves with family and friends when appropriate. So please, whatever you do, don't take that literally. I hope you don't. I would think that you don't. You know, we're just having a good time, and be sure to drink responsibly. And as you can see from behind me here on the Underground, today we are going to talk about one specific liquor that just came. I forget when it came up, but it was like, to me, this is like an old from when I was young. I'm like all these retro things, the Shot Shootout we're doing and things like that, and drinks. They came up from my youth. And speaking of Shot Shootout, I hope you're following along. And if you're not, be sure to subscribe to the Underground. Turn on notifications so the bell, hit that bell so you'll be notified when we do have new things like the shootout, and just like today. You don't want to miss it. We really appreciate you hanging out. It doesn't cost you anything. Consider it a tip, if you will. Subscribe to the Underground, share, like, all that good stuff. It helps us out a lot and keeps letting us do things like this that we enjoy doing and bringing to you guys as you come and hang out with us at the bar. But back to what we were talking about. Today we're just going to celebrate a specific liquor, or liqueur as it were, and is this right here. Good old Sloe gin. That's right. I mean, you don't really hear a lot about Sloe gin. And this is Sloe gin from Jacquin's. It's made and bottled in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania by the Charles Jacquin Company. It's like a very light, it's only 45 proof, 22.5% alcohol. But this was the source of a lot of things when I was young. Now you may be asking yourself, well, Tom, what the heck is Sloe gin? Well, I have a couple notes. Sloe gin is a combination of gin and sloe berries. Now, what are sloe berries? Sloe berries are, they're from a family called drupes. Not really sure what drupes are, but these things are about between a centimeter and a centimeter and a half. They have like this waxy covering. They kind of look like plums, but they're really small. And they grow on the blackthorn bush. And these sloes are predominantly grown in Europe and Western Asia, but they've been brought over to North America. I don't know where they're grown. And you combine, basically it's a combination of gin, these sloe berries or sloes, and sugar that makes the liqueur. You could make it yourself if you have access to sloe berries. I mean, I don't. But the cool thing, not only do they use the fruit, but they also use the wood. The blackthorn bush is very popular, made into walking sticks, and a little side note, made into shillelaghs from good old Ireland. How about them apples? But I thought it would be fun to make a couple drinks featuring Sloe gin. Sloe gin is one of those things where you see it and it's not really featured. It's kind of like a supporting player. But today we're going to make some where it plays a predominant role, some more than others. But I'm going to make 3 for you, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. Now, first off, I am going to make a good old Sloe gin Collins. Now, as you may or may not know, we've talked about before, a Collins is simply a spirit of some sort, and we're going to make it right in the glass. In this case, it will be Sloe gin, a spirit, some lemon, and some soda, club soda. So this is going to require, oh, you know what, before, I meant to do this. We'll put this glass off to the side. But I wanted to, just before we get into all the mixing and whatnot, I wanted to give this just a little try on its own. I mean, it's very red. I don't know if that's from the fruit or they put any kind of coloring in it. But let's see. It smells alcoholic, but it certainly does not smell like gin. So this isn't the official, so I'm not going to do it yet. But let's just give it a little try, see what we're working with here. I've never actually had Sloe gin by itself. It's very sweet, and I do get the smallest hint of, I'm not going to waste this, the smallest hint of the botanicalness of gin, but it's good. I mean, I don't like gin, but this is fine. So this is just 2 ounces of Sloe gin. See, very red. And then 1 ounce of lemon. And then I need some soda, because you can't have a Collins without some soda. Now this should be interesting, because a couple days ago I dropped this when I was stocking the refrigerator. I dropped this on the floor, but it has since settled down. Now we need a little garnishment. Let's see. I am going to use, I'm going to use some of our homemade cherries. Oh, I do have an orange. I did not think I had an orange to do garnishment on this, but I do. So we are in luck. I'm going to do it this way. Yeah. This always, it's very sugary, so it seizes up. We might not be using these because I can't get this open. Oh, there it goes. Wow, that was very arduous. So I'm going to take one of my homemade cherries, give it a little skewer there, and then I'm going to add it to this. Put this somewhere where, there it goes. That wasn't that festive. There, I did not think I had any fruit for garnishing, but lo and behold, I always seem to come up with stuff. So if that's not a happy drink for our first one today, the very simple Sloe Gin Collins. Now, the Sloe Gin Collins, that's different from a Sloe Gin Fizz. I think a Sloe Gin Fizz is similar to this, but instead of just the lemon juice, I think it is you use sweet and sour. But I'm just going to look real quick because now I'm curious. I'm one of those people when I think of something, I have to know right away. Let's see here. This is a very good book. This is very exciting stuff, watching me look stuff up, isn't it? Okay, alphabetical, that's what I wanted. So tell me, do you like Sloe Gin? Have you guys had Sloe Gin? Yeah, it's not in here. Let me see if it's in here. I want to say it's Sloe Gin Sour Mix and Club Soda. Although some people, Sloe Gin Fizz. Although some people, I recall, they used to make it with just Sloe Gin and like 7-Up. Or Sloe Gin Fizz, Sloe Gin Sour Mix and Club Soda. See, I was right. All that, and I was right to begin with. So, I guess the only real difference between a Sloe Gin Collins and a Sloe Gin Fizz would be the sour mix is probably a little sweeter. So if you like a sweeter drink, drink a Fizz. If you like not a sweeter drink, drink a Collins. There you have it. Next up, since I've gone through all that, we're going to make something called an aqua cure. And I'm going to make it in this glass here, and it's going to be loads of fun. Sloe gin is in it, but it's in this one, it's one of those ones where it is in it, but this one is more of a supporting role, but I'm going to put it first just because. So that's half a Sloe gin. I'll just leave our Sloe gin here. And then, this is a very fruity drink. It has melon liqueur, 1 ounce of melon liqueur. So I'm just going to do 2 of these. And then I think this one has this in it. No. It has regular vodka. And then again, 1 ounce of vodka. And then just followed it up by a little bit of orange juice. 1/2 ounce of orange juice. Put that down. I need some ice. It's a very interesting color, isn't it? Here we go. What kind of glass shall we use? I'm just going to use this glass. Again, I like to go dirty ice. And then, oh, wrong one. And then just top it with a little bit of sweet and sour. We could garnish again with another orange and cherry combo, I guess. Why not, right? There is number 2. Did I even tell you what this is called? I don't think I did. But you're going to find out right now because we are done making the Aqua Cure. And finally, this one, this is one of those good ones because you just make it right in the glass. And this has, this does have the Sloe gin, but again, it's not the predominant thing because the base of this drink is vodka, and it is 1.5 ounces of vodka. But Sloe gin plays. I'm curious to see how it goes because this drink has an ingredient that we do not use a lot around here, except for certain one drink in particular, which is really the only time we use it. So, but we're going to use it today, and I'm interested to see how the Sloe gin reacts to it. So, 1.5 vodka, 1 triple sec, 1 peach. Did I do it again? They all have the same lids, and I'm never sure that I'm putting the right lid on here. And then finally, the star of our show today, the Sloe gin. I mean, I like the idea of of Sloe gin, because I don't really like the idea so much of regular gin. Now, let's give that a quick stir. And then here's the ingredient, the mystery ingredient that we do not use here at the Underground all that much. Coca-Cola. And we don't, because we don't really drink a lot of soda around here. And we really don't drink main market, like supply soda. I know we've talked about this before. This is Mexican Coke. And the only reason we have that is because Mexican Coke is made with real sugar and not high fructose corn syrup. So, but I think for today, I have an idea. Well, no, it's not going to taste like that because of the things in it. When I first, well, we'll talk about it in a minute. Should we garnish it? Yeah, why not? Just a couple of cherries. And that's our third one today as we celebrate Sloe gin. I don't think I told you what this one is called either until right now. How about that? Wow. I don't know where my mind is. I just want to talk about Sloe gin and not tell you the name of the drink. But the name of this one is the Fire Starter. All right, guys, here's our drinks as we explore the flavors of Sloe gin. And these are some, I mean, this one to me, right, it looks like a cherry Coke, or like, is it cherry wink? Is that, do you have cherry wink around where you guys are? Or Cherokee Red? Ooh, Cherokee Red, I remember that. But anyway, so I'm interested to try them, and try them we will. So without further ado, ready? Drink. Before we get into these guys, please do us a favor. You know, like the video, share the video, help us spread the word about what we're doing around here. It helps us out a ton, and you would be doing us a huge service if you could do that, and tell everybody that you know how cool it is to hang out at the Underground. And you know, we welcome everybody, and we welcome you, and we cheers to you and drink to you. This one is the simplest of them all. I mean, it's just your typical Collins drink, but I mean, I like citrusy, lemony drinks, fizzy drinks. So, cheers. Hey, thanks for stopping by. That's lovely. You don't really get, I mean, you get a lot of the citrus, and you get a lot of sweetness. You get citrus, sweetness, with a little bit of a fruity background. Now, I mean, actually, you probably could make this in a really tall glass and put even more soda in it. But this is a nice drink. It's refreshing, very refreshing, I think, from the citrus. I would say you could go half the lemon in there, maybe do two in a taller glass, maybe even like this glass, 2 Sloes, half a lemon, and then top it with club soda. I think it would be a little more refreshing, because it is very lemon forward with the Sloe gin, just kind of bringing some sweetness and fruitiness without necessarily a flavor. If that means anything to you at all. I mean, I could be a politician the way I just muddled that all together and didn't really say anything. So let's try this one. This one, as you recall me not telling you, is the Aqua Cure. Aqua Cure. Melon vodka, not melon vodka, melon liqueur, vodka, Sloe gin, orange juice, and then sour mix on top. So this is probably going to be citrusy as well and fruity. That is nice. Again, very, very fruity because of the melon and the sloe gin. Like the melon is one of those flavors that's can be very predominant, but the sloe gin kind of tames it a little bit, and the orange juice, and then the citrus from the sour mix. That is a nice drink. Now, these two especially, I don't know about this one because we haven't tried it yet, but these aren't. This is like, to me, these one and done. Especially this one. This one, if it was a little lighter, had more soda in it, you could probably drink a couple, but this is very fruity and sweet that I think it would just be too much of if you drank a lot of them. And let's see about this one, the Fire Starter, another one that I neglected to tell you the name of until I was done making it. Vodka, triple sec, peach schnapps, sloe gin, and then Coca-Cola. Cheers, one more time. Peach schnapps is one of those things, not unlike the melon, that just takes over any drink it's in. In this one, it's not super peachy. You would think it would be, but I actually think the Coke kind of settles down the peach a little bit. For as much as I don't drink Coke, I mean, that's you get just the alcohol hit from the vodka, because there is, a fair amount of vodka in there. Triple sec is just sweetness with a little bit of orange flavor in it. Peach flavor and sugar. Sloe gin, again, it's sweet fruitiness. I think that's the best way to describe sloe gin, is just sweet fruitiness, because you don't really get that medicinal botanical flavor that you get from gin in sloe gin. Sloe gin, sloe berry liqueur. So that's I think that's the role that sloe gin plays. You get sweet fruitiness without necessarily the I keep saying botanical, like that flavor. Juniper is big, like gin. Like gin is very juniper-y to me. I think that's the predominant. Yeah, juniper. You get none of that in the sloe gin. Now I don't know if they are if they are like are they just distilling sloe gin, sloe berry juice, or are they really mixing gin and sloe berry together? I don't know. I don't know how it's commercially made, but I just know, like, if you were to make it homemade, it's just sugar, sloe berries, and gin. But there you have it. 3 great drinks if you want to try an old-timey spirit liqueur sloe gin. I mean, it was the thing when I was young. Because when I was young, it's always, everybody wanted, especially the girls, they wanted to drink sweet, fruity drinks. And this would hit the spot on any of them. So there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for coming and spending some time with us. We really enjoyed having you. Stop by again. There's always room for you. Let us know what you think. Leave us a comment down below how we're doing. If you like these kind of drinks, or something else you want to. Is there another crazy liqueur that you'd like us to celebrate, investigate, and see what's going on? Taste tests. We've been doing a lot of taste tests lately. On our most previous live, we did apple cider. We just did, summer's never over for me. Iced tea, everything. So we did some iced tea tasting. But we'll continue to do it all, because we're here for you to have a good time, and hope you give you some ideas that you can share with your family and friends whenever you're entertaining, going out, or having a good time. But, you know, we always have to have a good time responsibly. So come see us again, right here at the Underground. And until that time, remember, I'll say the seat at the bar for you. Cheers.